Welcome back. We're talking about food.
Big surprise with what's coming up.
Ooh.
And Sharon here.
Yeah. I'm so excited. Coco's watching in the other room. She's thrilled.
Aw.
She's got her little dish of green beans. She's ready.
Also, I brought over my whiskey so I could show it.
Yes.
Because there's also Bowser over here.
Bowser. Aw.
He's quite
It's so
sleepy.
daytime.
She's protecting all day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting.
You got the
That's
fancy
whiskey?
The Bowser.
It's another Japanese whiskey that I wanted to try.
The Bowser.
Little Bowser.
Oh, also, you can see there. That's the I can go. Whoop.
Do, 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 do. Hi, Ping. Pretty tasty.
Oh,
cool.
Sweet Revenge album.
Yep.
Nice.
Super cool.
That art is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I dropped the camera. So what do we know? All right, I had a question leading into this game. What is everyone's favorite KFC item?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Biscuits.
Biscuits are good.
Biscuits are actually pretty good. I think I like KFC biscuits better than Popeyes. I think it'd be
Yes.
hung and displayed for all to see if I said that in some circles.
You know what I really miss? Their rotisserie chicken that they had.
Yeah, that was good.
It was good.
Peng
It
just
wasn't
likes to
like-
have everything in a trough with the famous bowl. I get it.
Oh.
No, I get
What's
it.
in... What is it?
It's
just
everything.
Literally everything?
You just throw it all in there and then mix it. I mean, you can mix
Everything
it
in a
up.
bowl.
Yeah. Sometimes,
Wait.
you know, it's just easier just to eat it all at once like that, I guess, too.
Wait, is there mac and cheese in there?
Maybe no mac and cheese. That would
Okay.
actually be pretty good.
Ooh. Do they have pot pies?
I feel
If
like they
they-
used to.
If they did, then they don't right now, but... I was going to order
I
some
love
for this,
pot
but it
pies.
turns out there's no, no KFC anywhere near me.
Oh, really? Huh.
Oh my god.
That's me. I'm the girl with the purple hair. Bowser! Whoa!
Oh, this is something.
I love it!
Oops. Oh, good, you can still see it.
Yes.
It's a ghost! I'm so excited. Hell
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
There's robots! Oh no, I think that's just a stove. Or oven.
A robot stove.
Look at those cheekbones. Goodness.
Prioritize speed or quality. How much do I have to worry about that with something that I assume is made in Ren'Py?
I'm so excited.
This is I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. This is requested by
Ooh.
Sharon. She paid 125,000 fun bucks for us to go through this because it kept losing in the tournament. I've never played this. Ryan, what's your favorite item off of the KFC menu? We never heard that.
I think just like fried chicken.
You just like to just get a whatever, like a three-piece or
Regular?
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that with the biscuits. The biscuits are good.
Mm-hmm.
Those biscuits are pretty good. I think I liked those little mini sandwich, like chicken sandwiches they had for a while way back in the day for like $1, and it was
Wait.
amazing.
The one where the chicken was also the bread or something? Was that
No,
Double
not
Down?
that. I did not double down.
Oh.
I did try one double down because I had to see what it was, and I felt sick.
That's a lot.
So if you switch it to if you switch it from quality to speed, it turns into a Church's Chicken dating sim.
Oh,
So a Brown's Chicken.
Yeah, it turns into Brown's chicken.
what's airline a gold sauce?
It's like kind of like a more of
Sounds-
like a mustard, like a honey mustard type of.
Ooh,
Let's
that sounds
let's,
delicious.
let's get rolling. We will be reading this, I believe.
Yes,
I think so.
All right.
please.
I'll be the main character, I think, right? That's what we
Yes,
decided?
you are
Okay.
seducing the colonel. I
Great.
am your rival, the girl with the purple hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we can kind of decide the rest along the way.
Yeah.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh my god, there's the biscuits.
That looks good.
If there was a Taco Bell dating sim, things would be different. Katie, do you want to narrate?
Sure. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. It's your first day of culinary school. Oh wait, your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in.
Throwing that clock out.
You can't romance the colonel if you stay in bed all day.
I would love if that was just an ending. 1 sec. I'm also going to make sure people can see my mouse.
You slept through
Okay.
the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Oh, yes!
Colonel Sanders! It is an ending.
Yeah! Well, Sharon, thanks for the fun book.
That's it. Yep.
Game over.
I loved every second of it.
What if I hit? I want to hit. I give up.
Not be cut out for this. Game completely ends. Closes out.
Well, if it means we can watch that intro again.
Sure, I was actually busy on my end because it was kind of loud.
There you go.
Ooh.
Final rival.
Oh, look at that guy. Who's that?
Professor.
Who's your dog? Yes.
That's a famous bowl.
Oh, it looks good. It looks really greasy, but it looks
Yeah.
good. Whee! The ghost!
There's a ghost.
Can I be the ghost too?
Sure.
That's like a JoJo character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ping made the joke about Persona KFC. All right, new game.
Beef dip too.
Beef dop.
It's fine. It's fine.
I guess
Yeah,
Sharon
I still-
couldn't say that she loved every minute if it ended in 60 seconds.
Exactly. I loved every minute, even though
Stay
it
in this
wasn't.
moment forever.
We like BTS too, apparently up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
What's-
that's them.
What's the okay?
That's your
It's
menu
a
stuff.
bucket of chicken.
Oh, I thought it was popcorn. Chicken makes way more sense.
Could be popcorn chicken.
Oh.
All right, up and at 'em.
Smack that clock.
Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, think of everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander.
Also, why is this chicken being crucified? I mean, it is a KFC, isn't it?
No, it looks like it's coming out and doing an attack. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you.
To allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future.
No. Take it seriously.
All right. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day.
You buzz through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, hits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class.
They take a shot every time they talk about KFC food.
Hey,
Just what you
we were
need to
just
get
talking
your
about those
blood
biscuits.
flowing.
Look how good that biscuit looks.
I know.
Hey, everybody, is there a local KFC close to you? Why not hit it up real quick?
Audio just cuts out. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam.
Ryan, do you want to be Miriam?
No,
Okay. Do you want to be anything?
I'm the Colonel.
You're the Colonel. Okay.
Right.
Oh
Remember?
yeah. Okay. I'll be your best friend and your rival. Is
That's
that too
good.
much though?
No, if it's up to you. Is that too much for
It
you?
could be your
No,
rival.
no, not
They're like twins, or maybe the best friend is the rival.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, she's super cute.
Yeah. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
No. You're running beef dip too. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives?
Actually, I'm...
Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
What's the...
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Classic Miriam! Raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard.
The Master Chef? Oh, you can't save.
Autosave.
Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box and those people trying to steal my bike, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great.
But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous three-day only semesters.
Wow. They're famous.
I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief?
I'm gonna pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask that gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget.
I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were just destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit?
I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own.
And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking, and in no time at all.
As you talk Marion up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease.
You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs.
Hold on a sec. Did we change the game?
No.
I don't think
I'm
so.
gonna change the game. This is not wrestling.
This is very different.
I love you,
Maybe I'll have
Colonel.
killer bangs.
Can you believe I cut them myself?
You can definitely believe it.
No, I cannot believe that.
Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
I got
Must
booked
be
and
the-
spooned?
Mhm.
You got spoon. Hey!
Oh my god, the snake.
Ashley.
It's Ashley. Your
I
arch
hate
rival. She's
Aw.
totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it.
She is pretty hot.
Yeah.
Hello, Ashley.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Beef Dip 2 shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins.
Can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us.
Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, and you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocket glutes.
They're pretty nice glutes, I gotta admit.
They're pretty good.
I understand why. Whoa.
Van. Oh, good.
Who's Van Man?
Who's Van Van? Ryan, you want to be Van?
rang.
There we go. He's a JoJo character.
He is
Never
just
been-
Oh, that's me. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have just been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious.
Can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students.
I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now.
Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn from us a lot. A lot from us.
With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. Okay, that was how the census. Okay, so you resist the urge.
Let's go, Miriam.
See you later, losers.
Ooh. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it.
What the fuck?
Jeez,
There you go.
I think I broke it.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open.
That should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you.
My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
All of a sudden, barrels come down the hallway.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down.
Hi, Pop. I'm Beef Dip the Second. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day?
No.
And with that, the young man walks to the building ahead of you.
Oh. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you.
You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building.
That music came and went. Who the fuck is that in the top left?
No idea.
You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students walk in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable!
Bowser's
But
in this
he's
game.
here, and what? Hold on.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Do you want me to be Sprinkles too?
Sure.
Sure.
Now, quiet down, everyone.
No.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Uxall, we call it.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Want to see if you turn around?
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
Ryan.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
Sam, it's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence.
Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot.
Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melt into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name, and we were in the same kindergarten class. What is with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when Beef Dip the Second sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
I only have one option here. I would have liked to stay sweaty for the rest.
It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot.
Ooh.
Was this an April Fool's game?
I don't remember.
Or just kind of come out of nowhere?
I think it kind of came out of nowhere, but I feel like it was also an April.
Yeah.
Professor Dogs steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. And set some ground rules.
Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable, tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle! You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena!
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. I'll do it.
Okay.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss...
Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me?
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable! Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
He turned to see the student Sprinkles is referring, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
There's a robot!
The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind?
What would Bowser prefer?
He does like the beef ones, honestly. Chicken, though, if it's KFC, let's be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
that's what I'm thinking
obviously.
too.
You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks on to it.
I enjoy when my teacher came up to me and took a big sniff.
His favorite.
Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Little boy.
Oh. Good job, bud. You're such a good teacher.
You're doing a good job, bud. Don't worry, I'll cover your lines, don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go.
These
Is that an anime trope? Of that one guy that like nobody remembered.
I don't know. I
think
have a
he
feeling
was.
that's going to come back at some point.
Oh yeah. He's probably going to be an ending.
It's probably going to be like Colonel Sanders or something. Like,
The real Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. I was wondering if there was going to be like a Popeye stand-in that they instantly like get rid of. My hand is coated with a with warm doggy drool right now, so I need to get in a moment.
You see the other students eyeing you jealousy, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have just learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, beef dip the second. There's still a seat here.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me. If you're interested.
Colonel.
2 good options, but which will you choose?
Oh man. Wow, they throw it right at you, huh?
Hot
Yeah.
man.
Like,
She would understand. Miriam would understand.
Would she?
I think so.
She was having a rough go at the beginning. We had to kind of set her straight. What if she's really nervous still?
She's gonna end up flirting with the baby. I don't like that.
What if like?
Or the robot.
Or the robot's better than the baby.
We're here for romance.
All right, this is your
True.
yeah. Okay, Sharon. All right.
Yeah. What if you never get a chance to talk to me again?
It's true.
You moved to take your
Mhm.
seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn.
Thanks for offering me the seat.
I've only 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. The only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
That's so inspiring. That's so inspiring.
A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you're settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. A pup quiz.
Yay! A quiz about me!
This incredibly important, surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? I mean,
Extremely.
if we're trying to get to the colonel, we have to impress him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it also is extremely important.
Yeah. Culinary? Yeah.
Yeah, we're not just pandering.
Don't
It's
be
true.
gross.
That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to
You know this show.
slam dunk.
No.
All right. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
Oh,
I mean, this is Spark, because they do hand those out at
Yes.
KFC.
yeah.
That's right. What food is best for a broken heart?
A pancake. It's probably the first one, though.
I don't know that I would ever have camel meat.
Mm.
For a
Where
broken
would you
heart.
get it out here?
Yeah, I mean,
pancakes.
I've had ostrich and I've had gator.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ostrich was actually pretty good.
Like chicken.
But they
Big
raise
chicken.
those for meat. I don't think people raise camels for meat.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's right. Is it Sprinkles a good boy?
Oh.
He is the best boy!
Mhm.
That's right.
That's right. Your total
Yay!
score is
We're so good at this game.
No.
wow. Be honest. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you. You tally your score. He's impressed.
Yes.
I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain.
Wow.
Wow, your brain is so beautiful.
Hot diggity!
Hot diggity, B-Tip the second. You scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch!
Hell yeah.
Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes
not.
sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Kit says gator tail is yummy.
Ooh.
Season 2 of HKJW is going to be finger licking hot.
Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was...
It's about lunch.
Hey!
Everyone
Yay.
But I...
Yank, yank, yank.
She said, shh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
It must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell.
Hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this.
Colonel Sanders lifts a large
my
bucket above his
dream.
head. Its contents glimmer in the light.
They do the anime wind chime sound too with the,
Yeah.
the sparkles and stuff. It's pretty good. Ryan, no southern accent. This colonel doesn't seem to have a southern accent because
No.
he's hot.
Piled high are huge pieces
I
of
could
chicken.
try. Is this.
Breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept.
Why was everyone talking about the banner there, the Stewart cafeteria? Is there something weird about that? Just
I don't
that
know, I figured
the
Martha
is under
Stewart.
is lowercase.
So it's cafeteria. Whatever.
Stewart! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating.
For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
Where's Diamond?
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? No. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. God.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any,
I'll take his.
well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act impressed.
Oh no, you've fallen
no,
right into his trap.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this quote unquote bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you into another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in hand, you float weightlessly.
Let's see. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. I think the right answer is probably 2.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Although I like number 3 a lot.
I do. Yeah.
It's probably an ending. You die.
That'd be very funny.
Would we
What
save?
is the?
Die.
What is the? How does the
Yeah.
load work in this? I don't want to lose
It's
progress.
probably
but,
autosave.
like, let me load. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, we have chapters. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can come back and try later.
Yeah.
If there's time.
The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly.
What a guy.
Alone
What a
with the
nice guy.
Alone with the flavors, you feel something that only can be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders.
I have no other option.
Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence.
Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. Oh, it's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester is only just getting started. We've got two more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give it up so easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent.
You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Oh.
You've got some moxie, I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use salt.
Oh!
It's something my great grandmother taught me.
What?
Oh. Wow. You'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched.
Ted, first ingredient is probably chicken.
While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my school will continue on after I've graduated.
Sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say, the biggest. I will I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him.
Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Sharon, what should I do?
I think it's option 3.
Slow
What
route.
do you like? Clearly, his recipe's already perfect, so we shouldn't.
Yeah,
suggest
I don't want to
an
fuck around.
ingredient.
I thought it was
Yeah,
either
I
going to be 1 or 3, because 1 seems like he would be impressed with our prowess as well.
Joe,
Hmm.
negging never works.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Neg is the word they used.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food.
Now you've
It
got his
worked.
attention.
His head just snaps to you. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. Salt and pepper, 2 of those spices. You come on, you can tell me if I got those right?
I appreciate the compliment, Beef Dip the Second.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they can need.
Behind you, chef.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but is unable to control yourself. You pounce on Colonel Sanders.
Aw, Miriam.
She'll be okay. Oh, she's crying.
Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Sure, Beef Dip the Second. I'll prepare our station.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice.
Oh no.
Hello, partner!
Pick the robot.
Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I just don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
Robot. Yes.
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Plank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
There's boner. Bzz.
Hey, Seal. I hardly know you.
I don't get it.
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection.
Oh, good. Good.
Okay.
We avoided the baby.
We have a horny robot instead.
Looks like you two will be just fine.
Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
All right, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders?
Steak tartare seems easy enough. Isn't steak tartare like insanely difficult?
I have no idea.
I think it's just raw steak.
Tartare?
Raw
Maybe what
steak?
am I thinking? Oh, no. What's the? There was something that I saw. It was a bunch of frat boys making it, but everyone was super impressed because it's like one of the most difficult dishes to make.
Pizzadilla?
Okay, pizzadilla. Yeah, you're right. It's raw beef. That's not even steak. Okay, I
Yeah.
was thinking something. Obviously, it's going to be the last one, but I do.
It would be fun to do something weird.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about calamari, Colonel Sanders? Really spice
You
it.
can fry it.
Follow your heart, Joe.
Yeah, we're going to. We're on a path. We're on the win 'em over path. So
Yes.
hold on
A
one second.
collision course to wackiness.
Not yet. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes.
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other.
Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away.
Fun fact: there, we got me and Nicole got barbecue yesterday from a place around kind of around here. Is actually a bit of a trek. But if you get their mashed potatoes, they don't provide gravy, and it's fucked up.
You have to buy it separate, or they just don't have it?
I think you might have to get it separate, but if you get it as a side, it's not even an option there. To,
That's
add it.
weird.
Yeah. They'd have a really good corn bake though. That shit's delicious.
Maybe they just expect you to put like barbecue sauce on it or something.
Maybe. I don't know.
Potatoes?
Right. No, I like to think that was Colonel Sanders. Potato? Add potato?
I don't know.
I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
Well, I mean, we're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man.
Oh, he'll be licking these fingers if you know what I mean.
Did someone call for me?
No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Beef Dip the Second's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old quote-unquote friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Do we work in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Beef Dip the Second was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could get also teaching you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to take it to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Ban Ban.
Oh yeah, she does have the chicken in her. Yeah, some of the
Oh.
legs.
I thought those were fish.
I thought they were fish.
Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. She's winking. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
I mean, Colonel, I wouldn't blame you. She's hot.
She thick.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly.
Oh man. I think Colonel Sanders would have us here. I think we've earned that with our relationship building so far. Miriam, it seems like we're kind of leaving alone for this route. So, hunk of hunks, help us. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay?
You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page.
I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
Businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Beef Dip II as my partner for this activity. I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Beef Dip II's natural talent or their loyalty.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. Oh, little guy. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes in a perfectly creamy mashed texture. With plenty of butter, cream, and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention is elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish.
Ooh.
Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud.
Loyalty, the 9th secret herb or spice.
Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but if he doesn't immediately let go, the two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops.
Does he just exude gravy? I like to think he pulls it, does a magic trick where it looks like it comes out of his arm
Yeah.
or something like that, or behind your ear.
Like his vein.
Yeah.
Behind your ear.
And you got a boat of gravy. No, we're not making pizza here.
Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
Huh?
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensil and the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the forkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Okay, they at least acknowledge that she's hot.
Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Beef Dip II. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expected better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Uh-oh.
Has Dana's face.
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand.
Yes, fucking Jojo. That's so good.
I love it.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Mashed potatoes and gravy? Pathetic! It's just a few minutes. I've prepared a full meal. Days about my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a pan of lamb. Forged by my supreme chef's ancestors.
It does look kind of good, actually. Like that's fried very well.
Yeah. You've ignored me for too long. That ends it now. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic!
Too late, it has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
Oh my god!
It killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite!
Oh my god.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite the obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind.
I'm not sure the professor's here to make enough money. You're making enough money, yeah, okay.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like, for real? Come on.
Oh.
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and a little more than spooky. Or more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands up in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today?
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skill. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him.
Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Beef Dip the second.
There's something I need to tell you.
Oh,
Hold it right there. I forgot my voice for this guy. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And ever since that day, I've been working towards that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that
Are
your
we
cooking
forget-
literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
oh my god! What the heck?
The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero!
Oh my god.
I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting another ship on an emotional level?
Yeah, who doesn't know about the Spork Monster? Be afraid! Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster! Gee. Is his rhyming on purpose? Is his rhyming on purpose, or is it just a coincidence?
But before you could discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence.
Whoa.
What will you do?
We got attack.
Yeah.
You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use?
Cook with love!
Yeah!
Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage.
Attack. It did. Cook with love.
Cook with Love. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond?
Oh, we gotta defend. Right?
Probably.
If they're charging up an attack.
I don't think so.
You decide to defend. Which defense will you use?
Trepidation.
You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spork Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle.
Attack. We have to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up.
I'll clean it up.
Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares it for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge.
Ryan?
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here!
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
His clothes are coming out.
High power pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated.
Yay!
You saved me.
An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night.
Ooh. What would the Colonel do?
Spare. I don't know.
Finish him? What if he comes back again?
You've shown him mercy.
We have shown him mercy already?
We can show him mercy.
Yeah. Spare the wretched beast.
Yeah. We're fighting with love.
It's
You
true.
managed to tamp down on your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath.
Begone, beast! And don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow! I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said.
The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night.
Well, maybe the Colonel can rescue us again.
Yeah.
The defeated monster left behind a special item.
Oh,
It appears to be a cookbook. But upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
whoa!
You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you.
He's in our room.
The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep.
Don't mind the BTS poster there. That was.
He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy.
What a guy.
What a nice
You want to thank
guy.
him. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly.
Oh.
Good night, my Colonel.
In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams are weird. Instructing your love dreams are weird.
The ghost.
You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that.
Salt.
You meet up with your
I never
bestie
would
in
have
front
thought of
school.
that.
This
Right.
is salt. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank.
Like him? Like?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
But he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to.
Now you're good. This is really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
And was also also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade.
Wait, he was also a car? Is that what you said?
Also the convertible. Yeah.
I
Because
think
he just walked it.
I think he was also in the convertible.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's missing a word.
Thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there.
Oh.
There you go. Okay, so it was supposed to read like that.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
He's an Autobot. We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Oh, shit.
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real.
Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
Your bestie's eyes light up.
Secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here?
Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices.
Really?
I love her, honestly.
Yeah.
The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from He said it was a powder created from using super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. And the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie?
We are
protect-
focused on Colonel Sanders here, so I'm going to make up a fake ingredient.
You should always keep secrets if someone asks you to.
If someone tells
Well,
you it's a secret, yeah, you should not. You should. They trust you with that.
Yes.
So yes.
You quickly think of a fake ingredient.
Oh, sorry, Katie. It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potions, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt. Wow.
Now, we shouldn't have lied to our bestie.
Yeah.
We should have just been like, I can't tell you that's a secret. You know how
Like
this
the
works.
conundrum.
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you'd figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good.
It is good because clearly she wasn't going to keep a secret.
Before you can ask her to confirm was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in.
Uh-oh.
Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school.
We should probably go say hello. He likes us, so.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up on the back of that stallion, and you'll run away together. That'll show her good.
Oh, Colonel, my Colonel.
However, your sudden movements surprise the horse, and it rears up, kicking you directly into the face.
Oh my
The
god!
force of the blow
You're dead.
completely knocks you out cold.
I had a horse, it was at a, I don't remember if it was Boy Scouts or something. I had a horse, like, rear up like that. And if it decided to, like, move its leg forward, it could have easily kicked me in the face like that, too. Thankfully, it didn't. It just kind of hopped up, kept its leg close to his body, and then jumped back down.
Whoa.
But that shit was scary. I'm like, all right, I'm done with horses.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah. Full of muscles.
In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, lift up the second. I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times.
Oh no.
That name is...
Oh.
But before he can continue, you suddenly awake.
Oh my god.
Ah, jeez. You wake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with the satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his naturally seasoned musk?
Does he just smell like his chicken all the time? I guess he would.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I feel like 2 is not the option here.
Agree.
I
Yeah.
think 1 is, we should just play the
Laugh
long
it off.
game. Play the long game.
Yeah.
Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school. And maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who is in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy.
That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressed into my face.
That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore.
And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van. They're doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. Oh, I'm not
sorry.
done.
Sorry, I saw bad and I thought you were done. My bad.
No. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? Try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
I like that, actually. She's winning me over. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Tell them to stop acting immature. I don't think that first one's really going to resonate with these 2.
Yeah, but you might be able to see what they're doing.
The second one... but then we'd
Follow
fall
your
into
heart.
the trap.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's be an adult here.
Okay.
You immediately dress down the rivals down for their immature behavior.
Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time.
Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know a good meal, even if it ate you. God, I can't talk
No, that's
that
okay.
It's okay.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache? Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Panache, yeah.
I would like it. I think it fits her to be like, is that how you say that?
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster.
That's the same book I found last night in the quad.
Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Good. And well.
Look, there's like
No,
smoke coming out.
Your mother was a stand mixer.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
There he is.
Oh, you
little
work
boy.
so hard.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize being late for my arrival. For my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny little legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face.
Here he goes.
Down, boy, down! I'll thump him!
That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do.
Why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was Chicken who first signed their name.
You can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Beef Dip the Second?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample?
Not the dog
What do they-
biscuit.
What do they mean by a pepper? Like a bell pepper?
I imagine that's like a hot pepper, like a chili pepper.
Maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe the dog biscuit.
I have no idea.
We were
What did he
talking
leave
about
off?
chicken.
Yeah, what? He's talking about a chicken signing.
The Declaration of Independence.
I don't know.
Yeah. Technically, you could argue a chicken was the first to sign the Declaration of Independence. More specifically, John Hancock.
Oh shit.
That's very good, Lemonster. I'm gonna go. I feel like glass of water is the safest since we don't really know. I feel like a dog biscuit would be possibly the right answer because this is Sprinkles giving it to us.
You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp, like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring.
Hey, that was mine. It was for my favorite toilet. You owe me $6.
Oh shit.
Then you've got excellent taste.
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
I feel like the treat was gonna do the same thing anyways.
Probably everything would have been negative, I would guess.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared.
Oh.
Via timed competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts.
I think we gotta say you're on.
Yeah.
A bit of lunchtime competition, Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
Not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Beef Dip the Second. I'll be watching your performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer!
Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready."
That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! Aroo! I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at?
100 degrees Celsius.
That's right. But how could you have ever gotten into the school without knowing that?
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say he used? That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction.
Quick, Colonel, tell me right now. I have to get it. His nub. He's got a nub. He's got. Whoops.
Whoop. You got a boob.
He's got a
You
nub.
got a butt. You got a nub.
All right,
Hey,
bud.
little guy.
If I turn off the music over there. I just want to see him.
Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor?
Trust.
Trust? Or
wrong.
is it gratitude?
I'm begging you.
Begging
Oh,
you
yes,
two to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time to make some dog jokes. Next question.
Next. Classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from?
Small town.
Yeah.
That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it.
Aroo!
You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success?
Sizzling?
Yeah, it's gotta be sizzling.
Wrong.
What?
Wrong.
What else would it have been?
Make me get the spray bottle.
Next. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Beef Dip the Second.
He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching it makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional
Oh, fuck.
Victorian bath?
You clicked on.
I didn't click on anything.
Oh.
You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk!
I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
Sorry, forgot the question.
Oh. Exchanging wedding vows.
What does it have to do? What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and
All
delicate
those were
baked
wrong.
biscuits?
Yeah, they were all wrong.
Burp, burp.
You're really struggling to keep up. The next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish, colorful and complex.
Ooh.
To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough in the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Beef Dip the Second does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
Right?
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's over-mixed.
No. Beef Dip the Second, no!
Not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel
Wow.
Sanders shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be? I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Beef Dip the Second's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
You were close. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under the white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good. Oh, I just knocked my water over.
Uh-oh.
I was gesticulating.
That's voice acting, people. Give her some proper respect.
Taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence.
That's a titty.
I was going to ask Beef Dip the Second to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden beneath.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry
Gelée.
Yeah.
Gelée.
Gelée.
I mean, Ashley, that looks amazing, honestly.
It does.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you?
As he places his sauce-covered fingers into his finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
I feel like the second answer is just gonna, I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't go good with the horse. But maybe we should just let it go. Internalize the rage.
Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever.
Oops.
Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside you. A storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because he's your terrible chef and an awesome person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a Master Chief.
Master Chief.
Failure is a part of life. And not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
That's exactly what I think.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, but I was born that way.
I feel like this is just Ryan talking. Well, handsome, sure, but
But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician.
Pardon?
Wait, yeah, hold on.
I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight.
Is this all true?
I wonder if this is all true. Wasn't he like a cook for an army or something like that?
I
Or like
have
a
no idea.
battalion? He's no general,
no
so I know that much.
He's not a joke.
And I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived. For a while, anyhow.
He was army. Okay. I didn't know.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labors, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay!
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. The battle started from the night before. You prepare for the worst.
Porco! It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore. But I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. Look at that smile.
I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were a human once?
Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
Magic spell book.
Precisely! I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You are a powerful chef, and I shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. That guy from Street Fighter. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
Yay!
It sounds like there's a are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Beef Dip the Second, together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
Is it just like a cave? I picture a hideaway. Just picture like a cave and like a hill.
A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out.
Or is it just a fucking KFC?
It's just a KFC.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wow.
cute.
Stepping
That's very
inside
nice.
Sanders' home,
Oh my
surrounded
God.
by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him.
We're his host.
The goatee as a child. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on those new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. Just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing.
It's meant to be a pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps?
Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you?
He trusted us with a secret. We should tell him
That's
a
a
secret.
great point.
Mhm.
You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day.
Is this still lunch?
No.
It does look dark outside now.
I think we just left school.
Let me look real quick. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're so far already.
Okay. Then we made the right choice. I present to you my original coleslaw.
Ooh. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway.
It's so romantic.
Do you guys like
the
coleslaw?
music is just...
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't
I
ever
like
order it.
coleslaw.
me too.
Yeah, it's fine.
This would do it for me. The coleslaw in the basement.
Yeah. You don't. You don't create the double down by resting on your laurels, is what New Joke says. That's absolutely true. Kit likes KFC's coleslaw. Yeah. And then Belichick says coleslaw is bad. I think just the name is bad. I don't like the name coleslaw. I like coleslaw.
There's
though.
like different types of coleslaw too. Like the KFC coleslaw is fine. It's
Yeah.
a little watery, but I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Together you chow down on creamy slaw
Mm.
until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. That's a
Oh.
lot of coleslaw.
That's a lot of coleslaw.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy.
Sure, why not?
Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
Mm.
You realize that now would be the perfect
No.
time to do some snooping. Around the room are various
Oh.
items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions.
You can look around like the pictures
Yeah.
and stuff. That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine.
Tap in an item to discover more about the Colonel.
Tap his cock.
That is cock.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it just isn't just realistic. It's real.
Oh no.
Ew.
Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive.
A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky."
Okay.
Tapping on item to discover more about the colonel. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver.
Whoa.
What? His hair is made of silver? What?
What
Okay.
next?
That looks like an urn. Click on the urn.
You take a
Oh, it
closer
is.
look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription.
What does everybody think it is? My first
Tim.
burnt chicken.
It's probably something like that.
Oh, first burnt chicken. Okay.
I
thought-
thought it was him, but okay.
That's the. You think that's him? You think that's Colonel Sanders in
It's
there?
a body snatcher. He's been replaced.
The northern cardinal is the real Kentucky bird. That's the 11th spice. Oh my god, it's the ashes. The ashes of his enemies is the 11th spice.
Maybe it is herbs and spices.
All right, let's see.
The urn of herbs and spices used.
Here lies the
Oh.
ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Okay. Oh, okay. God, he's so cool. Sorry, Katie, I read that one. I just wanted to.
Yeah, I know you did. It's fine.
Beef Tip kind of read that under his voice.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Should we click that one?
No, I want to learn more.
Yeah, I want to click on the water, the view.
You gaze out the window across a vast lake and mountain range behind.
What?
Just then, the ghost pops up. Are you thinking about heading out to the world on a quest to avenge my dad?
No.
Wait, what? I've never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now. It's...
I can't. You see, I'm in the middle of something.
You open the window a crack, and the ghost is swept out with a breeze.
Oh, there's a candle. He's a candle guy.
Is that candle? Oh, it is a candle.
Oh god, it's chicken smell.
Chicken candle.
Scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell.
Power tool?
What the fuck?
Freshly starched collar?
Yeah.
Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's redacted.
Chicken!
Chicken.
Chicken.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we can do the pictures.
One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them.
No, they don't.
That is not what is in that picture. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription.
I wonder who my friend Pete is. I wonder if that's the picture in
Yeah.
the schoolroom too.
Oh, maybe.
Who's Pete? Colonel.
Who is this Pete Colonel?
The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt.
Sharon, when you found that picture of someone else in your Sims,
Oh
and you're like, who is this? Who is that? I don't know her.
Who is this?
And then you killed him.
Yeah.
You killed him!
Maybe this is where maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices.
Oh, they're
Saffron.
mummies. Okay.
Mummies.
Mummies. Mummy does.
An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle.
Who frames a baby picture of them just themselves?
probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? This
Oh,
must
it's a
be
safe.
Veep's
Okay.
secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note.
Huh?
Sashimi
No.
style?
What?
No, no, you
Yeah, no.
can't.
Even I know that.
That was it?
Why is 1111 important to him?
11 herbs and spices.
spices.
Oh.
Oh, you open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on.
I gotta agree, Valchek and Nujo. That is a bit daring and a bit maybe too far with the snooping.
Yeah.
Yeah. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable, and you give yourself a deep hug. Breathing in his scent, they say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant?
Oh.
Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh.
Sharon,
I
this
don't know.
is your
Is it the time to make a big move? We're kind of close to the end.
Yeah, it is. Tell them you're cold. Let's
No, that's not a big
snuggle.
move.
It's a big move. Yeah,
Oh.
tell him you're cold.
It's either one or two.
Oh, you don't think telling them the truth?
Well, that
Your
we're
door
just
opened and
snooping
I wanted to
his
see what was
stuff.
inside, type of thing, or
I don't know.
And it smelled nice?
Chat, help! I have no patience. I don't know. It's nice. He invited us to his place. We enjoyed a meal, like a snack together. He's cooking for us.
Tell that on. Yes, we did get our hand crunched in
Yeah.
this.
kiss him, you fool. Okay, we'll do the big move.
Whoa. This isn't that kind of game. Not that we
What?
blame you for trying,
Yes, it is. It literally is.
but still.
Yeah, what kind of big move are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's it!
Game
No.
Zero
understand.
patience. Oh wow! Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, no, we can fast forward.
Yeah, you
Oh.
Wow, Sheriff.
Hey. Make a move. We're at his house wearing his clothes.
I think you have to hold it down. Yeah.
I wasn't saying let's like fuck him.
I don't want to
was-
fuck. Yeah, just give him a smooch, or like
Yeah,
hug
just
him
be
or
like-
something.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's
Man,
what the fast
alright.
forward button is for.
Creepers are in Minecraft. I'm not a creeper. It seemed like the vibe.
Reveal it. Yeah.
Yeah, reveal. It seemed like the vibe we were getting. There's a candle, for God's sake, and a fire in the fireplace.
Well, we'll do everything. So I'll do
Okay.
the safe again too. So
Yeah.
I didn't really get a hint that was maybe something we shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
I think Lemonstar said, in case anyone was wondering, in Japan, chicken sashimi is a real thing.
Didn't that give you food poisoning?
I heard something about like, what's the one with chicken? Is that a salmonella?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually something like our bodies can handle okay. It will make you sick though if you actually get salmonella, but it's actually like rarer than it's one of those things like it's a risk still though. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I love when my creepy stalkers go through my things, wear my clothes, and try to kiss me.
No, it's not. That's taking it out of context. That's not what happened.
That is just listing the things we did. All right,
That's
fess up
different.
and tell the truth as my
Okay, fine.
thought. There we go. Oh, that type of truth. That's not what I thought. I thought it was like your door opened and I went in and looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this was what option 1 would have been. Make a big move, like tell him how you feel.
Colonel Sanders, it appears that I am pregnant. No, I think I've developed feelings for you. Ryan?
Oh, I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Thanks for the follow, Pierce the Goat. I hope you're having a
Overwhelmed.
finger-licking good night.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel, I would almost say Colonel,
Colonel.
the Colonel, in the midst of an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself.
Colonel?
Yes, Beef Dip the Second.
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into some slumber, forgetting about the second half of the day of school.
Uh-oh,
Dream sequence!
School is
There they go.
only 3 days and in the morning only. It ends after lunch.
I guess so.
Oh,
Awake till a
where's-
beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway.
Java says, if we lost and are retrying, does that mean we're doubling down?
No.
Oh, sorry. No, I said that. Okay. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. Holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, your mouth waters at the sight of it.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous.
Fried chicken for breakfast.
I mean, I've had some chicken and waffles before, and it was amazing.
Oh, that's true. That's a thing. Okay, yeah.
But I need something
Taste the
sweet with
kernels.
that.
You taste the Colonel Sanders food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery?
Flatter him. It looked really good.
It did look
It was
good.
probably good.
Also,
Yeah.
side note, this will probably get Ryan looking forward to TV's Jesse, but it's just Mike from Reboot. That would be a pretty
Huh?
good. That'd be a pretty good HKJW character, but
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Mike the TV, right?
Yeah. I don't understand what
Yeah.
you're talking about now.
We'd probably have to flatter him, huh? You know, I think we'd make a great team.
A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the windows.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Oh, Colonel, you keep talking about this business proposition. I just want us to be in love.
Boring.
Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home.
We panicked.
There's only one more day of school, after all. University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night.
Oh?
I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay. I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
You... What?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school.
Being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong. You don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways.
Oh no.
Yep.
When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad.
We fucked.
We tried to.
And then we got a game over.
Yeah. The game just
You can tell
straight
from it.
just stopped us.
You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not have quite grasp that fact. Because he's Pop.
What's this, swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order one up for you right away. I have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Yeah, sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dipped too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
That's a good point.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, Beef Dip the Second, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words. I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. You might as well just give up.
I'll never give up. Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Beef Dip the Second, how's your hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost fell and broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided. but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her?
This man is somebody who respects a good presentation, a good meal. We shouldn't be surprised by that.
No.
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Excuse me, Beef Dip II. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Beef Dip II.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's the book? It looks like bad news.
Just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
Grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out.
You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page.
Oh, this is just like, what was that, Sucker for Love?
Yeah.
I could use the spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That's way drastic. Maybe couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
No! Don't erase our beautiful memories with the Colonel. We can't be that jealous. All he did was talk to somebody else.
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. Sorry, hold on. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
Us going through this jealousy and these feelings, I think, is still important for our growth with the relationship of Colonel Sanders.
Agreed.
It's okay to have these feelings. You have to work through them. You cannot take the shortcut. We learned that earlier with the mixer.
We tried to fuck him.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
I was going to
and
say
that.
with the mixer, but also when we tried to fuck him, I guess. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
Dog moment.
Aww. Little guy. His cute little nose scrunches up as he begins to breathe quickly.
I'm gonna say if I know what Bowser's like, that's gonna be a sneeze,
Yeah.
or a revert sneeze, or a spit
Yeah,
up.
reverse sneeze.
Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside.
Yeah, see, yeah. No, let him do his thing.
Mhm.
Also, I love this little pose of his.
Yeah, it's really cute. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence, I told you never to come back here! Terrence, I will destroy you! Terrence!
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool falling off his face. Squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
Brr, brr, brr. You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Beef Tip II, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
Before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class.
Sparks coming from the back. Oh.
He
Oh,
told you
goodness.
to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends. Wait, show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down a mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Miriam.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Beep.
Oh,
He's dead.
No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank turns up
Ew.
a not completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from.
Oh my god.
In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall
Did you ever
over
have
the
that
final day
big
of
jiggly
school.
jizz cake?
We gotta ask Colonel Sanders that. I love these crazy, chaotic streams. Easy to get work done. Good, Lemonster.
Yay.
Also, Sharon's Miriam voice reminds me of Lisa Zemo from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide when she had the nose meds and glasses. I like Sharon's Miriam voice a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks. I made it up on the spot.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam!
TM.
Still working on the title. But I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
Nujo, I was going to check that once we were done, if they have any other games they've done. I think this is a studio that took care of this, but they may have another game or two.
I hope so.
Hey Miriam, are you okay?
Okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor.
Several. That's way more than Miriam.
No, could he embarrass me like that? Oh, sorry. How could he embarrass me in class like that? In front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure,
I know.
so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City.
Miriam brightens up. imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feelings all the way.
You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow.
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
Also, maybe he just doesn't know how to take you on a date. Maybe he thought it was the right idea and give him another chance. I mean, I don't know. He tried.
Did try. He wasn't rude, at least.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up.
While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. That's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish.
Let's go.
This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed madman, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Beef dipped to Second's famous chicken pot pie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, pot
Maybe he
pie
wants
is
to
really
join
good.
the cram session.
Maybe he wants...
Yo.
Beef Dip the Second? What are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into the visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory.
The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Oh, he's gonna fucking love it.
Mm-hmm.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
Teledon. So what have we actually learned in these 2 to 3 days?
Nothing.
About love? About ourselves?
About chicken.
Don't run up to
And
a
chicken.
horse.
Yeah, and also don't run
Yeah,
up to
don't run
horse.
up to horses, yeah. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. But that decision's getting hard to stick when the oven timer goes off behind you.
No, we should fess up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I bet it'll burn if you ignore it anyway.
Yeah, and while that would be focusing on him and talking to him and quick success, he's going to be like, wow, you don't care about your cooking. So I think longhand, we care about our cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
No. My nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man.
You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie,
Oh, shit.
but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust.
I mean, it's more than butter on the crust, but...
And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
The moment of truth.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
Oh.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin.
We're gonna have to tell Ashley that he really enjoyed her pot pie.
Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
It's also laying down right now.
He's laying down the rules.
There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got.
You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over to the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air.
Oh, cool.
Whoosh!
Wash.
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend, baster, blaster!
Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Ew.
Let's rock and roll!
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Mellow personality spatula.
Even Clank gets in on it.
By better point, taking cooking technique.
Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
Ryan.
Oh. I thought it was the robot.
Yes, okay.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance rising will cake us all.
Oh god.
Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena.
Unplugs him.
As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she gonna use some
Whoops.
dark magic?
To turn the tide, sorry about that.
You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic?
No,
Do
we
it the hard
can't
way.
do it the easy way. Hard way.
Yeah.
Who needs magic when you got passion?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it the hard way.
Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
I believe in you, Beef Dip the Second.
Friendship is magic.
It is.
Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Beef Dip the Second, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you.
Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but
Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get that eye of newt from?
oh no.
Oh no.
Boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air. bubbling up in the dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve the Spork Monster.
Steve, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids in your culinary school really impressed me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind?
Steve, the spork monster, notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
Yeah, I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magic items and accidentally summon me, huh?
Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in the pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there.
Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during a scare tactics class, and then when I woke up...
You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck.
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win.
Just
Give up.
I appreciate the game just being like, here's the right answer and here's the obviously wrong answer, and I think that's fun. Oh yeah, he is kind of a beholder, isn't he? That's fun. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this! I have what it takes! I came here to win!
Your hair turns mac and cheese. What? Oh, your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body.
Oh, cool. We're going like Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are preparing their entire lives for...
Yes, Beef Dip the Second. You're the chosen one. You'll avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out.
You interrupted my inspiring monologue.
Sorry.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing for their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cock cookery.
You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven, it can't be served. But don't worry, dear Beef Dip the Second. You may have suffered some setbacks, but it's all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it.
But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
Oh,
What a guy.
He's such a nice guy.
such a nice
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects and surpass their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting...
If we combine our forces, we can form the perfect union.
Time's up, students!
With time expired, It's the movement. It's the moment everyone has been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
Seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clink?
From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying!
Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad.
Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
Oh.
I can feel my legs. Maybe I'd be excused.
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students! Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow. 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come. The time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup.
Why is it so tiny?
That's what she said she was doing. She was doing the...
It's weird, though.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki? Narutomaki?
Narutomaki, yeah.
Okay. I spy a float in this itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs.
Oh.
Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal was devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Beef Dip II, for helping me believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish.
I made
Okay.
ooey over smooth egg custard with an Axe-Q urchin shell, topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second? Different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
Bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first. But he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Aw. Ouch, my tongue. My toes, my toe.
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat?
Dejected, Ban does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified for glamour!
Don't discount my sympathy.
This isn't the last you've heard of me!
Before forcing us to endure his swelling tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made
Orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That's kind of cool.
eh,
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Don't eat the food at a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, beef dip the second? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
The food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high and cuisine if it cooked you!
And with that, Ashley storms out to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either!
This class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese, and that does look quite good. I nudge Colonel.
Has become something else.
Oh, it's
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl.
it's Ping's dish.
It is.
Okay, there is mac and cheese in that bowl then.
I guess
Okay.
there is mac
Yeah,
and cheese, yeah. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away! In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, you pass, and you pass, and you get a pass!
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win!
I win!
Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. And there were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on.
Teledon, they definitely did pay for this. KFC
Oh,
definitely did pay for this.
The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog is in the house. Take it away.
Oh,
Yeah, Badger. Woo.
little feets. Oh, you knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist. Who says you couldn't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together... It's the Spork Monster! It's totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
Woo.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to the Spork. Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off.
Aw.
Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know what? She's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat.
A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I knew you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we made it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, nepotism. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
Music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank, and not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What?
What?
It actually feels like I knew this the whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard.
I understand, kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it.
Yeah.
Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
Ooh.
Howdy, classmates.
Sorry.
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal.
I didn't get the most famous chicken man, in the history of chicken, and the man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
Ed?
There's no kiss.
Not that type of game.
Not that type of game.
No, it's nothing.
No, it's not the end.
Oh.
Everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner. Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Colonel Sanders?
Yes, beef dip the second.
I don't know, you came to me. I couldn't help but wonder, was our final exam team up purely an act of strategy carried out by two cunning chefs? Or was it something more?
I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-do?
Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you. You feel a surge of energy jump off the tip of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, and dusted with exotic spices.
Someone who's like 140 years old, 150.
But they do not reach for tongs, a knife, or even a spoon. Tonight they reach for you.
Oh.
And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together.
Colonel Sanders,
Will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner in both business and in life?
You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying?
Me and you together?
Ever since I met you 2 days ago, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then, my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So, what do you say, partner?
I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders.
Oh.
The end.
Aww. I feel like he was, in the end, he was just
That's it?
using us for our cooking skills.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Wow.
We should look at that intro again.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I was gonna say, this is animated pretty well for
Yeah.
being...
Whoa.
cute.
Good night, Valachek. Thanks for hanging out and staying up for this.
Yay.
Wow.
Wow.
That was
Ka-
cute.
Yeah, Katie
was
is,
good.
is someone who's played their fair share of dating sims. What do you think of this free, basically advertisement for?
I mean, it's a fun little dinky thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not too serious. It's not serious at all, and it's goofy enough to whatever.
Yeah, this could have been way smaller and way dumber.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hit all the notes for sure.
Yeah.
Sharon, what do you think? As the game you picked?
I loved it because we did it together.
That's yes.
Yeah.
That was
So it
fun.
was so fun.
That was fun.
Story-wise, it was fine, but the real fun was playing it all together.
Yeah. Ryan, what did you think?
It was great.
Yeah.
It was just a goofy little thing, but the coleslaw in the basement won me over.
And
Hey,
we tried to fuck him and we got a game over.
hey,
Yeah.
Sprinkles or Bowser, what do you think?
Sprinkles.
Bows. Oh, you got your little itch in your ear?
He's got an itch. Oh, there he goes.
I like the characters. The characters
They
are
were
great.
cute.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Here, bud. You did great as Sprinkles.
Did a good job.
And featuring Bowser as Sprinkles.
Yeah. Thanks, Ed.
Aw.
Edmarex Cheerdex 100.
It was animated really good.
Yeah, I thought it
characters
was
were-
animated.
The art
really
was
well.
good, yeah.
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 Here, I'll give you one more. On top of... Because Ed gave you that. I thought it was silly enough. I thought the writing was pretty good. I'd be curious, yeah, what this team has done, what else they have done.
Yeah, I bet their other stuff is better. They probably were restricted, to what they could and couldn't do with the brand.
Oh, yeah.
But also, like, I also get why they would take this.
Oh, yeah.
The other stuff they have done are a game called Camp W. Explore the magical world of summer camp in this story-rich game about a young witch trespassing in the human realm. Make friends, cast spells, and uncover secrets during the first ever summer away from home. And then they did. I'm assuming this is Kismet, Kismet,
Yeah, Kismet.
is a daily fortune teller who delivers eerily accurate tarot and astrology readings from inside a beautifully detailed, magical, transforming gothic cabin that is a VR game. They did a Dead by Daylight dating game too. Kit,
Oh.
upcoming release. Nothing there. It's just three.
Oh, is that visual novel one?
They did 3 free games.
'Cause I know there was a D&D visual, or not D&D, Dead by Daylight visual novel thing too.
Hooked on You. Okay, that's cute. I mean, it's no 30 Minutes in Outer Heaven.
I mean, no, nothing
but
will ever
that'll
be that.
that'll be a game for when Sharon's done with Peace Walker, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, that just reminded me. I still never did the Resident Evil 4 dating sim.
No,
I
you
totally
didn't.
forgot
Yeah.
about
That one's really good too.
This is goofy.
Ooh.
Do you want to see Sadler shirtless? Because now's your chance. Don't worry, he's buff.
Yeah, they made him buff.
Don't worry, he's hot.
No. Sure.
Well,
Well.
thanks for
That
picking
was
this,
fun.
Sharon. This was a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad. I hope everyone had fun playing this goofy thing with me.
I had fun. I had a great
Yeah,
time.
fun.
You guys were great. You guys were awesome. I love
Yeah.
Joe's robot and Ryan's colonel and douchebag guy. And Joe was great as himself. And Katie was great as the narrator and the weird kid.
You were a
the
great
student.
Miriam.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
a
thank
good
you.
voice
It
acting.
was fun.
Katie is like the perfect person to put in charge of the monotone,
Yeah.
boring, not like the student.
Yeah, yeah,
where
yeah.
Katie, you were good, and you were also.
I
good
tried
for
to
Mary.
just play him like flat.
Yep.
It was good.
Yeah.
I loved it. Thanks for playing with me.
Well, I hope that was worth the fun bucks.
It was. I'll have to ask Coco, of course, because
Okay.
she's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know.
Well, it's about 10, but right on time. That was like the perfect
Perfect.
time length for a stream game for
Hell
us.
yeah.
Let's head on over here though. Bye, bud. Well, you want another pet before you
like,
go?
huh?
Let me hold on. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah. You ready to go outside, go pee, and get a couple trees before bed? Yeah, I thought so. All right,
Yeah.
let's head on over here. Well, what a night.
What a night.
Sharon wins her match against Tara
Yeah.
in a really good match. That might have actually been the match of the night because Doom Guy squashed Booster like real bad. Dominique and Cosmos was also a good match actually. Ocelot and Frog, that was a good match. Frog won that one, I think, right? No, Ocelot won that.
Yeah, Ocelot one.
Yeah.
Zelda getting her first win tonight.
Yeah, good for her.
Predator defeating Big Boss in Hell in a Cell and the Circle of Doom. Neptune
That's funny.
getting her first win too against Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And then Malcolm versus Alucard. Malcolm coming out on top. Malcolm is making some moves.
Which is funny.
It's very
I wasn't
funny.
expecting that.
Fucking Malcolm, of all people. Anyways, and then we had a wonderful time with our good friend Basecamp Foster. How could we ever follow up Linkle? And I thought this was a great way to follow it up.
Good.
But what
loved
comes
it.
next for Saturdays? Well, we already know that. We already know. We did a whole big tournament to determine that. It's Baba is you.
Yay!
Long
Yep.
Baba.
We're gonna play that. I know that game has a lot of extra stuff at the end. I don't know. I feel like we'll just kind of generally feel like we've hit a good stopping point in that game. We'll do the main stuff for sure. I know that I don't know if we're gonna 100% that game, but we're gonna play plenty of it at the very least, including finishing it. That is not requested by Basecamp. That was suggested by Ping for the great tournament this year, and that's the winner. Baba is you. I'm pointing right at the camera.
You. The
We're
Baba.
all a bit of Baba.
Wait, yeah. Baba's you, Baba's me. And we are all together. It's Tuesday, we got some more HKJW. We might have Sharon in that night. I don't know. I don't know. Are you ready?
Sorry.
Are you ready to fight again, Sharon?
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. All right. You'll be taking on Linkle
I'm ready.
in a number 1 contenders match, meaning you will take on the winner of that will move on to challenge Alex for the belt the following night.
I'm ready. I'm gonna keep my momentum. I'm coming for you, Linkle. I'm gonna get you.
That's on Tuesday, followed by Final Fantasy VI. Sharon, what you got going on your channel? I forgot to ask.
Ooh, well, tomorrow I think I should be finishing Little Kitty Big City. Just a reminder, if anyone's going to be tuning in on my channel tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit late. I have to do a work thing in the early afternoon that I don't want to do. And then I'll come home and stream after. And then Tuesday, Thursday, we're going to start Mass Effect 2, because I just finished Mass Effect 1 on Thursday, and I'm so excited to start Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, a game that I've, from what I understand, is basically better in every way.
Yes, I can't wait to see my boy Garrus again. Yes, Teledon, tomorrow will be stream number 2 of Kitty City.
Big Kitty.
So I
Little
should
City.
finish it, I believe.
Big
Yeah,
Kitty, Little City.
Big Kitty Little City. Yeah.
That's a kaiju game.
Oh, I'd play it.
A cat. Yeah, kaiju.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
It would be cute.
Great. Well, I'm gonna hang out tomorrow for sure. For
Awesome.
that, and then I'll check out on the VODs of Mass Effect 2.
Hell yeah.
Thursday we got more Chicory, which, gosh dang, that is a delightful little game.
Yeah.
Sharon, that may be one to consider in the future. It is ultra cute.
It looks super cute. I love cute.
It's very good. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all had a great time with us today on your Saturday. See if who was streaming and maybe send you over on a raid. Bug Doctor. Playing the great Gianna Sisters for some board booster prep. Let's go say hello to Bug Doctor. It's always funny when I see the chat and I see a bunch of familiar names. You know, the great Gianna Sisters.
I don't know who that is.
It's I think it's an old Mario ripoff. It's no Bros, that's for sure.
Okay.
Oh! All right, let's start that raid. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night and enjoy. I got to admit, I mean, there's no KFC anywhere close. I'm like, maybe I'll go to Popeyes before I go to bed.
Everyone, make sure you tell Bug Doctor how much you love avocados when you get over there. So.
Okay. I do like avocados, so that's pretty easy.
Me too.
All right, everybody, have a good night. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't you want to lick these fingers? All right, bye.